Hi guys, I'm so happy to meet you all after a long time. I've been continuously getting comments for my videos that you wanted me to cover a lot of topics in accountancy. Yes, after a long time, I've started doing my videos, so you can keep watching for more videos. I'll try to cover the share capital concepts first, so you will get to learn a lot more different scenarios which will help you to appear for this board exam with ease. Okay, so let's get into this video. So in this video, we're going to see about share forfeiture, different cases one by one. For this, I've taken your TS Grewal 2019 edition. So I'm going to cover problem number 53, illustration 53 in this video. Now let's see what exactly the problem says. ABC Limited forfeited 150 shares of 10 each, issued at a premium of rupees 5 per share for non-payment of allotment money of rupees 8 per share, including premium of 5 per share. Now you got to notice this. They have given 8 per share as allotment money, but the premium is 5. Many times you guys will take this for granted. You will take the other way around. The premium is 5 and allotment is 3. So that you need to note it down. The first call of 2 per share, final call of 3 per share. Out of these, 100 shares were reissued for 14 per share. Now let's understand the problem as a whole. First thing, 150 shares were forfeited, 100 shares were reissued. So this is a case when all forfeited shares are not reissued. You would have seen in my earlier videos, I've covered a lot of forfeiture cases. But this is one case where we forfeiture one number and we reissue a different number. That is what we're going to cover in this. Alright, now let's understand how to pass this forfeiture entry. Okay, let's go ahead with this entry. Share capital account debit. Securities premium reserve account debit. Why do we debit share capital? In forfeiture entry, you all know that share capital account has to be debited. Similarly, securities premium reserve account was debited here because we have allotment arrear and allotment has got premium. Whenever allotment has premium and it has got an arrear, you need to debit securities premium reserve because originally when we passed the allotment due entry, we credited securities premium reserve account. So for the credit that's already given, you need to give a debit to cancel that because we did not receive that money. So that's why we have debited. Okay. Going to the credit section, to share forfeiture account, amount received so far is transferred to share forfeiture. Then we have arrears in allotment, first call and final call. So we have all that in the credit. Okay, so entry is pretty simple. Now let's see how to fill the amount. That's the important thing. Okay, 150 shares we are forfeiting. So 150 into final call money 3. So 150 into 3, 450. 150 into first call money 2. So 150 into 2. So see, don't make mistakes like I've done. These silly mistakes is going to take away your marks. So 150 into 2, I get 300. Then allotment 150 into 5 plus 3, 8 including premium. So 150 into 8, I get 1200. And finally, in share forfeiture account, the amount received so far has to be put in the share forfeiture. Imagine I did not receive all the 3. I didn't receive allotment, first and final call. So what I've received is only the application money, which is rupees 2 per share. So finally, 150 into 2, I get 300 here for share forfeiture. Now coming to the debit side, we have securities premium reserve account. Premium is this amount, 150 into 5, I get 750. And for share capital, usually we put the complete called up value. Okay, called up value is we have called the entire 10 rupees. So it is 150 into 10,500. To make sure you've got the entry right, normally what you do, add all the debit side and or add all the credit side separately, make sure it tallies. Okay, when you start filling the way that I told you, starting from the final call, the first call, then allotment, if you do it this way, even if you make some calculation mistakes or concept mistake, the entry itself will tell you that you're going wrong. Okay, so do not take this as a balancing figure. Do not take this as a balancing figure because many of the students, I see that they are doing that mistake. Don't do that. Understand what amount has to be filled in each entry. each entry. So what happens is, when you complete the entry, even if you make mistake, you'll be able to find out that. So I'm sure you would have understood this. Let's go ahead to the reissue entry. Let's see how to pass the reissue entry in this problem. You guys know the problem. We forfeited 150 shares, but we reissued only 100 shares. So here we go with the reissue entry. When we reissue, cash is coming in, so you all know that bank account has to be debited. But whenever we reissue, we come across 2-3 scenarios, right? We reissue at a discount, at par, at premium. So you remember what this problem is all about? We reissued it at a premium. It was reissued at rupees 14 per share, which is premium. So in this entry, I'm not going to debit share forfeiture account. Why? Share forfeiture account will be debited only when reissue happens at a discount. I'm stressing this point. In the reissue entry, share forfeiture account will be debited only when reissue happens at a discount. The reissue is happening at a premium, so obviously securities premium reserve has to be credited. So let's go with the entry again. Bank account debit to share capital account to securities premium reserve account. 100 shares, so 100 into 14 rupees is the total amount that we receive. So bank account has to be debited with 14,400. Share capital, always remember it's the full value. That's 10 rupees. 100 into 10,000. So how much is the premium? 4 rupees. 100 into 4, 400. So total comes to 1,400. Our reissue is pretty simple. So I'm sure you will not have any doubts. The problem actually arises when you come to calculation of capital reserve. So you know the entry pretty well. It's share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. But how do we calculate capital reserve when I forfeit 150 shares and reissue 100 shares? So here we go with the calculation. Let's go with a simple numerical method that we've learned in our childhood. Okay. So 150 shares, what is the amount forfeited? Go back to the previous entry. 300 is the amount forfeited for 150 shares. Now we're going to convert that for 100 shares. So if it's 300 for 150, how much it is for 100? Cross multiply 100 into 300 by 150. The amount gets converted as 200. So amount forfeited for 100 shares is nothing but rupees 200. So 200 minus reissue discount is a formula. But do we have a reissue discount here? We do not have a reissue discount. So 200 minus nil. So my capital reserve is 200. If you want, I'm going to repeat this again. Normally to calculate capital reserve, your formula goes this way. Amount forfeited minus reissue discount amount. So amount forfeited is what we have got here. Why did we do a conversion? Remember, number of shares forfeited and number of shares reissued are not the same. So we got to convert. I did the conversion. Now, minus reissue discount. But in this problem, reissue happened at a premium. So my reissue discount is nil. So 200 minus 0, I get 200 as my capital reserve. So this is one simple problem in share forfeiture and reissue when it happens at a premium. So let's see more scenarios in the upcoming videos. Keep watching. Thank you so much. See you all in the next video.